Hello, everyone. My name is Darrell,
And my name is Greg.
and this is Inside the Mastermind. And here at Inside the Mastermind, the goal of a mastermind, you might be asking what that is. Napoleon Hill defines a mastermind as the coordination of knowledge and effort of two or more people who work toward a definite purpose in the spirit of harmony.
And here at Inside the Mastermind, what we do is actually focus on five main areas of life, which are mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, and socially. And we are here to improve these areas in our own lives, as well as help you, the viewers, do the same and create a life of meaning, abundance, and greatness.
Absolutely. And we are honored to have as our guest today Mr. Alfredo Tigolo. And Alfredo, you can just go ahead and tell me how I butchered your name. But he is one of the leading experts around the web, in my opinion, on live streaming and live video. So we're just going to have a quick conversation interview with him. And I'll start, Alfredo, again, you're one of the most experienced people that I know in live streaming, live video, that type of thing. How did you get started?
Well, I got started in live video actually in July 2016, where I actually helped live stream my church services. Actually, before 2016, I was into this technology, which you guys are using, which is called Google Hangouts. And I believe it was around 2012, 2011, 2012 when they came out with this interface. And they later improved upon the years. But when I actually started live streaming for my church was around July 2016.
Awesome. And my question for you is, so since you've been doing this for a while, obviously you've maybe made mistakes over the years. So what is one of the biggest mistakes you've made in video or even live streaming or live video?
There was a time when I was live streaming church services and I forgot to check the audio. So for like 10 minutes, you can see people clapping, people singing, but there was no audio. So it was like, oh, I better switch the unmute button on, and then everything was fine. So for like, and I still have that video up somewhere. I have to find it. Just 10 minutes of no audio, just strict video. So that was like one
Oh
of my
man.
big mistakes.
Awesome. And as far as what are some of the best tools out there for live video right now, would you say, Alfredo?
Well, one of the tools I use primarily for the church is called Open Broadcasting System, OBS. And the reason why that's the tool I currently use, one, it's free. Two, it's very versatile as far as it can go to any platform you want that has what's called RTMP connection. So let's say if I wanted to go to Facebook, they have the RTMP option. And OBS, which is the shortened name for Open Broadcasting System, can also go to YouTube, which has an RTMP connection. The only issue is if you only use strictly OBS, we won't be able to do what we're doing now here. So.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. Thanks for that insight. I didn't know that. So my question I have for you is, how do you actually use Facebook groups to build a community?
Well, Facebook group is only one of the tools. One of my colleagues that I chat with in like another community group, the group is more like a tool to use. When you're building communities, you're actually building relationships between people, like we're doing now. We're just conversating about topics about mastermind and how to focus on those 5 areas. So we're building a relationship, and that's usually what starts with building a community. Facebook groups is just one option. There's other types of platforms like forums and of course Google Plus communities. But Facebook groups is just the main one. I guess we all met here. So, but again, when I think of the word community, it's more about building relationships between people online.
Awesome. And as far as you kind of mentioned Google Hangouts, as far as what are some other strategies that are working right now for people looking to build a community and also to make money right now, would you say?
To make money on I haven't really explored that option. The only ways that I've so far has made money while live streaming in the past um, couple years is someone actually helped donate a machine for me because they realized I was live streaming for a church and I only had like a 2009 machine. and and when I told him, yeah, I'm gonna save up to to uh, to get a machine later, he said, here, Alfredo, here's some hard-earned cash. Get your machine out. Like, really? And that was like the only form of payment that I've gotten while live streaming in the past a couple of years I was at. The other way you can actually create or an income online is because I work for a church. They actually implemented online donations, so you can earn donations that way. But of course, it covers only nonprofits. I'm not sure how it works for for-profit live streams, but again, those are some examples of you can make money online. The other way that I know that a friend of mine has been talking about is always have a product in mind to sell to people. But the thing is, you don't want to be on here to sell all the time. You want to build relationships, and once you build those relationships, you're gonna say, "Hey, I know Darrell. Oh, I know Gregory. Maybe I can buy some services from them." So once you start building those relationships, then you can foster the money making ideas that way.
Awesome, man. Great for that. Thank you for that. That was very powerful information. Now, our next question I have for you is, so what do you feel will be the next big thing in either video, live streaming, social media, or like, based on your experience, what do you think is coming down the line?
And coming down the line, everyone seems to be copying everyone else. As far as anything new, no one will. It's live video will not replace produced video because produced video is kind of the dominant media out there. There are some groups that are doing live video as a form of entertainment. Twitch, for example, is one platform that that caters to live video. But the thing with Twitch is it's that they've opened it up to not just video gamers, but to what's called the creatives. So you can actually create something on Twitch while you're doing it live. So that's one example of like a new way of doing things live. But as far as anything new coming up, I don't think it will replace produced video all of a sudden because there's still some little things on live video that just doesn't that you can't fix right away. When you make a mistake on live video, it's like, oh, it's you made a mistake that you can't really edit it out. So
Very, very true. As far as that goes, I guess that another question I have for you: are there any final thoughts on those who are looking to build a business off of video and/or live video? Any kind of extra little tips there?
well, from what I've learned, because I've been doing the church live video and also the Google Hangouts, is always build a business first before you incorporate your live video. Because if you depend on your live video to be your business income, you won't be able to sustain that business because live video, as you can tell, is very costly. There's the internet, there's the camera, there's the computers, there's the cell phones, depending on what avenue you want to go to. So you always want to build your business first and then build live video on top of it as soon as you see that you're an established brand as a business.
Awesome.
And it makes a lot of sense. Like, hey, I have all these people. Okay, what am I going to market to them? I don't have anything. Now I got to go try to scurry around and get something to throw at them, which is not good because you're doing it too fast. Great. Okay. Next question I have for you, Don. This may have been covered, so sorry if it has, but how long have you actually been in digital media or video or online stuff? How long have you been doing this?
Well, from what I recall, I actually started my first social media account on Twitter, which is around 2011. I didn't get into like live video until maybe 5, 6 years later down the line when I got into Google Hangouts, and then after that I explored the other platforms like Facebook, Periscope, Twitter, and just recently I just started exploring Twitch as well. So about 7, 2 years in live video, but kind of been active around social medias about 7 years. Yeah.
Awesome. Great. Thank you.
Awesome. And I guess my final question for you is, where can people find out more about you, Alfredo? How can they get a hold of you if they want to kind of hunt you
Well,
down and pick your brain?
if they want to get a hold of me, I have several social media accounts. First one is Facebook. Just look up the name Alfredo Tigolo. Twitter, it's also Alfredo Tigolo. I'm there. Google Plus, it's of course Alfredo Tigolo. I'm also on LinkedIn. Hooray for LinkedIn. I haven't explored LinkedIn as much as I would like to, but I've been watching other people use LinkedIn video, and that's an interesting platform. I'm on Twitch as well, and it's also Alfredo Tigolo. YouTube, and it's as you can guess, it's Alfredo Tigolo as well. And those are the platforms that you could find me on. I'm just exploring what I can do on each platform, and I can be fine there. And I apologize for my kids. We are in a family environment.
No problem. I'm sorry. I just have to say this, because I'm a big movie nerd. So when I hear a name, I just think of like Deuce Bigelow, like Alfredo the Male Tigolo. Have you heard that before?
yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that before, but
Probably a lot.
not it. Yeah, this is actually.
Right.
Yep.
Well, Alfredo, thank you so much for taking the time to kind of hang out with us. Stay on the line here, but we'll go ahead and wrap up this episode of Inside the Mastermind. Any final thoughts you had, Greg, or any final thoughts, Alfredo? Feel free there, either one.
I'll just say, like, if you guys are looking to actually join, this mastermind or similar ones, definitely connect with Darrell, who will have his link in the description below. He's looking for other people to actually want to join this mastermind who are like-minded, who want to actually push themselves to be held accountable and just help get people's minds to just be free and just think differently than what we're taught to live this mundane life. So again, if you are interested, look in the description below, connect with Darrell, and he'll let you know what's up.
Likewise, thank you for that, Greg. And if you're looking for a great place to for inspiration and just kind of ways on how to improve your life and whatnot, definitely check out Greg's website, planetgreenzen.com. There, he's got a lot of resources for you as you're making your journey to improve your life. So we'll go ahead and kind of wrap it up with that. Anything else that like to add? Anybody else? Well,
nope.
I like to thank you for interviewing me, because this is about my third interview, and it's always been a pleasure to be interviewed for the time and effort that you put into a skill, and I do appreciate you taking the time out of your guys' busy day to just say, hey, let's see what's Alfredo's up to. And I wanted to thank you.
It's been a pleasure kind of chatting with you, catching up, and learning more about your journey, and hope you continue to move towards success in your roles here. So thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you guys are looking to hire Alfredo, he's right there,
Exactly. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us at Inside the Mastermind, and until next time, have a great day.
Peace.